take between 90 seconds and 4 minutes for you to fall in like, and then just 90 minutes more to fall in love. To unpack this research for us, we've invited Dr. Salome Gurgenidze, who is the co-founder of the Johannesburg-based aesthetic center Radiance For You, and is going to explain how to make the best of those precious moments. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Let's talk about the research and the initial purpose of that research.
Yeah. It was very interesting research, has been done by Dr. Arthur Aron in 1997, and the second time it was republished in 2012. And he studied the couple, those people, they didn't know each other at all, to how they interact each other, to just maybe they will like each other. So from those couples, the two fell in love and they got married. So apparently to understand, not to understand, but to fall in like, you need only from 90 seconds to 4 minutes. And it's the first impression is very, very important. So what's happening in these 4 minutes is interesting to know. Apparently 55% comes from the body language, and the facial expression is the most important thing on the body language. And then 38% comes on the tone of the voice, the way you talk. And only 7% comes of the reaction of the lovers, what you say, and only part comes to what you say. So this 4 minutes is very important to understand, do you like this person to carry on a relationship or not? Then it's the 90 minutes, and he's got this 36, some questions you have to ask, like personal questions, how to interact this conversation,
Okay, so let me ask you this question. I've got a lot of friends, well, some friends, who claim that when they initially met, they were not attracted to each other.
Yeah.
But according to this research, there must have been some form of like in order for them to be married now for 18, 20, 19 years.
So, of course, when the research studies they've done, exception happens, 1 or 2, but what they're talking about, how the mainly people they react.
This is the majority.
So the first impression, they said it lost. So
you're quoted as saying, when it comes to attracting a mate, it is absolutely true that first impressions last. Unpack the statement for me.
So like these 4 minutes apparently is very important. So people, they decide if they like each other or not. And when you meet each other, you do have this first impression, it's actually lost. And you always think, what I was thinking the first time, I was right. So that comes the first, what is more important when you meet each other. Apparently it's the eyes. Because eyes, they say, this is the window to the soul. And eyes, it's not because it should be like a certain color or certain shape or things like that, but it should talk. The eyes is very expressive. So the spark on the eyes you shouldn't, lose at all. So when it comes for the treatment, it has to be treated properly, not to freeze around the eyes, those smile areas, which is very important for first impression. And when it comes to neurotoxin, to be very careful. So to remove all the negative impression, definitely expression is important. But when it comes around the area, to just see if you smile or not, you have to be careful and just use injectable, very light, fillers, which doesn't actually stop doing it. Because the second very important, the future of to be like, it's the charismatic smile. So we know charismatic smile can open the door to any world, the private life or business world. It's important. You can take it like Obama, take Madiba, this charismatic life, it just charmed everyone. So when it comes to that, it's very important how to treat, because if the smile doesn't reach your eyes, then it's false smile, and unfortunately brain can't read that. So brain is very much already instinctively understand what does means your facial expression, because it comes from the long time of our evolution, and it's the instinct of survival. Are you angry? Are you kind? What it is. So this is important to know.
Let's quickly, we're running out of time, but let's quickly talk about that warm-up list. Related, I know Valentine's Day is over, and a lot of people were single, like weather anchor. What is that warm-up list?
The warm-up is how to look during the first meet. So you have to be comfortable.
So we're not talking about this.
No, definitely not. If you just make something false, that this body, image, definitely it's so obvious, then it's going to be read it very quickly. So you have to be approachable. You have to look.
So that's open up your body.
Eyes. Yes, you have to be approachable. You have to have listening skills, which one is very important for relationship, and then very positive attitude. Otherwise, if you just close yourself down, then it's not gonna work. And to make the first entrance, I mean, the first impression, it's important to just put the clothes which is comfortable on you, and to look in your skin very sexy, what we call in medicine healthy, because everything goes to the medical problems, and just smile and just be open.
I just want to ask, and when you're a single person, especially when you're in an open space, let's talk about a nightclub situation, for example. How do you then make sure that that person, or even in a restaurant or at a hotel foyer when you're working, how do you make sure that that person is attracted to you? What do you then do? Is it still confidence, outer body, exterior? What is it?
The first meeting, sometimes people are a little bit nervous and they're very stressed about it, what to do and how to do. So you need to calm down. If you take too much alcohol, they say that it actually helps. It's actually not. Your emotions or
so don't go drunk to a first date.
No, not at all. And then if you stress too much, then it's another little secret to know. If you smile, apparently the smile brings down the stress level and your brain works much better.
Doctor, some great tips. I'm sure there's some people going, yes, I'm glad I watched Morning Live this morning. That was Dr. Salome Gurgenidze, who is the co-founder of the Johannesburg-based Aesthetic Center for Radiance for You, speaking to us about research which has revealed that it can take between 90 seconds and 4 minutes for you to fall in like, and then just 90 minutes more to fall in love.